Hi and welcome to my first ever YouTube channel. It isn't a YouTube channel, it's a YouTube video. Let's try again. Hi and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is all very new to me, but I'm going to try and set up my own YouTube channel. This was basically completely inspired by a very good friend of mine. She knows who she is, who used to have her own YouTube channel herself. Her channel was basically a kind of fashion and beauty and makeup and lifestyle channel. She did a couple of random chit chats and it was really great to watch. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, she's since decided for various reasons to delete her channel. But she always kind of encouraged me and said she thought it was something I should do myself. And here I am. So thank you to that young lady. She knows exactly who she is. And here's me trying to start my own YouTube channel. It's already been a little bit traumatic because this is about the fourth attempt at a video, I think. My phone didn't have enough storage and it kept cutting out, and it's been a bit of a challenge, but I'm learning and hopefully I'll get there eventually and actually get something made out of this. So I thought I'd start off with a bit of an intro about my channel and what I'm kind of setting out to do. Basically, I want to make my channel all about design and creativity and anything crafty and kind of DIY sort of stuff. Design is kind of is basically my life, like interior design, fashion design, anything like that, anything creative, and I'm fully on board. I do something design based as a career, and it's always what I've wanted to do. I basically spend a lot of my life doing little creative crafty things, making presents for people and making things for going around my flat. And I kind of thought, why not film it and put it up on YouTube and see if anyone's interested to see any of it and see how it's done. What I thought I'd do today, because it's my first ever video, and just to kind of kick things off, is do a little tour of the kind of key parts of my flat where I have done something creative or something that I'd never tried before or something designy, and that hopefully should give you a bit of an idea whether you even like the kind of things that I do. Hopefully you do, and then you can watch hopefully some future videos. I thought that would be a good starting point, so that is what I'm going to do today, starting now. This is the first thing I wanted to show you, just because it is my first really successful picture wall. So it's got a kind of variety of pictures in there, some that I did myself at uni and others that were given to me, and some photos, some kind of personal photos. There is a clock there that needs to be filled with all sorts of photos, but I've been in this flat over a year now and haven't got around to doing that. So this is the bedroom, and in here there are two things, very similar things, that I wanted to just show you. And the first one is this one, which you can see in the corner. This is my ladder shoe rack. Now this is obviously something that's been done loads before. The internet is absolutely awash with ladder upcycles. That it's become so kind of fashionable now that even builders are cottoning on and selling their ladders on eBay for far more than they're probably worth, because obviously the demand is now so high. So I did spend hours and hours and hours, and probably even days, trawling the internet trying to find a ladder that wasn't extortionately priced, and I did eventually find an extending old builder's ladder. I think it was about £10, and this is only part of it. So I was really pleased with that. Kind of painted it white so it would fit in with the colour scheme, and it now showcases my slight obsession with heels. So that's my one, and this one here belongs to my other half. So I felt a bit bad for him, and also got slightly annoyed by his shoes lying all over the place all of the time, and basically decided to make him a shoe rack for himself out of towel rails. So these are towel rails from Wilkinson. He has a massive trainer obsession. This doesn't even come close to how many shoes he has. In fact, I think I might have to put another rail above. But the paint behind it is kind of really heavy duty wipeable paint, so that obviously any dirt from the shoes can just be wiped off. But that was the second kind of DIY idea. So now we're going to move on to the lounge.
The sun is shining every day, but it's far away over the world.
So this one here is not a kind of DIY as such. It is something that literally anyone can do. But this is my pride and joy, probably of the whole flat, is my sideboard. So I got this sideboard off eBay. I think it was about 50 quid. It was a really, really dark wood, but I just loved it. I loved the kind of detailing on the front and the kind of shaping around the top and the rounded edges. But clearly in quite a small living room, it would have looked huge and just didn't fit the decor. So I Annie Sloaned it, and it was my first attempt at Annie Sloan. I love the stuff. It can go on top of anything. It didn't require any sanding down or any preparation whatsoever. No priming, nothing. Just chucked it on, and that is the result. I haven't actually waxed it yet. I do need to wax it because I also have a slight candle obsession, and every now and then I drip some wax on the surface and have to sand it off and paint that part again. So it does need waxing, but I'm really pleased with how that came out. So that is that. And the second thing in here, which is in my dining room area, is this, which is my dining room table made from an internal kind of door from a cottage. So you can actually see here the area where the handles were and the latches, which I decided to keep on there because I thought it looked quite authentic. But yeah, really, really pleased with this actually. It does the job and people comment whenever they come round. And it's just supported on some IKEA trestle legs. It's not even secured on there, so we can kind of take it down if we need to and move it around and pull it out from the wall. But that was another one of my DIYs, and actually the chairs as well. We got them from an army barracks, and they were kind of orange pine with some horrible PVC kind of chair coverings. Someone had already attempted to reupholster them, and this was my first attempt at reupholstering, so I was really, really pleased with that. So all I wanted to show you in here was these shelves. The reason being that it's really, really simple, but I think really effective. All I did was take down the old ones, which are kind of silver and dirty. They were left by the previous owners, and I sort of dusted them down and cleaned them up and spray painted them in this gorgeous copper colour, which I'm really, really pleased with. I did it when I was doing up my kitchen and kind of repainting the walls. And yeah, really impressed with the effect of that actually. It's such a simple job and just makes them look completely different. I think I nicked that idea off an IKEA sort of inspiration section of their website, or an IKEA video or something. So yeah, really easy. If you've got some shelves you want to liven up, spray paint is your friend. So there we go. That is the final thing that I wanted to show you in my flat. So that is the end of that. So here I am back where I started. I've done a kind of very quick whistle-stop tour of just a couple of the DIY kind of crafty, creative things that I've done in my flat. Obviously that's just one element of it. I do make little presents for people and make little kind of decorations and all sorts, but I just wanted to start with the big pieces, and obviously going forward anything that I feel might be of interest I can just film myself doing it and basically upload it and see if anyone has any interest in it whatsoever. Oh god, itchy head. Right, let's try again. Ugh. Right. Hopefully that's given you a bit of a taster. It might interest you, it might not, and obviously that's entirely up to you. But if you are interested and you do like even something of what you've seen, then please carry on watching my videos and keep your eye out for anything future that I might upload. Thanks very much for watching. Bye!